What up, y'all? What's going on out there? Instagram Live. I see y'all. The world. It's your boy 321Boom, of course, man. DJ Big Mac the Boss, of course, on Facebook, YouTube, and of course on here, everywhere. You know, you can say, you can just wherever you just, all you gotta do is Google Mario, Mr. Cheesecakes, DJ Big Mac the Boss on Facebook, and see where all my social media is at. So today, I got a special podcast. We're going to be talking about, of course, the church, how the church houses. We're going to be talking about people. We're going to talk about nationalities. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So if you could do me a favor, everybody that's in here right now while I'm waving at everybody, share this live, share it. Because this is an all brand new podcast with, of course, two people that I know personally. It's a female that I've been knowing for a while. Y'all might have seen her before. You know, a fella that you might seen him before. Of course, we got Kevin Lee on my podcast today. And, of course, Tyra Dunlap. So, yeah, y'all hear him in the background. So, it's going to be like a debate back to back. And so, look, this another thing is, I want you guys, I know it's already getting hot right now. But look, these two are smokers, okay? They smoke weed. Let me put that out there. They smoke marijuana, smoke some good green. And we're going to figure out who is going to get smoked out first. I already rolled some blunts up, for everybody. What's going on? How you doing? I rolled some blunts up for them already. If you could please share this live, because it's a live podcast for a nice hour. Well, however this is going to flow with our Lord and Savior, let's go. We're gonna be talking, okay? We're gonna be talking. So y'all, we're not gonna really be answering like the comments. That's if you leave like little questions in a little question thing. We're not gonna be doing that. It's a podcast today. So everybody. The guest today.
Blah, 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 blah. All right.
Tyra.
We got something else, huh?
Okay, that's Tyra, y'all.
Hi.
Kevin.
Yo, what's up?
We're live, okay? We're live.
Oh, we live?
We live.
Cold-blooded, bro.
What do you mean it's cold-blooded?
I ain't even dressed.
I know, you just
What do you mean you ain't dressed? You talking about... you talking about your Cedric Entertainer fro?
Hey, they straight wearing pieces in like it ain't shit. Nigga, I might as well. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers wearing man pieces like it ain't shit. Like, fuck it, y'all. I got a man piece. Oh, my God. I look crazy like a motherfucker. My kids wouldn't even come near me if I came in the house with some hair. Yeah. Like, get the hell out of here, stranger.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So open that one up. Yeah. Open that one up. Yeah, But we just talking, y'all. We're gonna be talking about. We've been talking about the church home.
Church.
We've been talking about how we really feel about other races too. And we basically we talking about everybody, not in a bad way, but we just talking. We're talking the truth, you could say.
At least I'm telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth too.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. Right now, I ain't sugarcoating shit.
Go with the facts.
Hey, so we've been smoking weed since 3 o'clock, y'all. So
You gotta tell me.
but this guy been smoking since
we are indulging right now.
Hey, well, he's been doing it since this morning. So man, I've been smoking all weekend. This is amazing. I feel special. I feel special. 321 Boom podcast. Tyra. She is from, of course, LA.
West Coast.
Yeah, LA. But she all the way in Florida now. She's been out there for a minute.
10 years. So.
Yeah. You want to tell the people, what part of Florida? No. Okay. All right.
You don't want y'all motherfuckers stalking her.
Hey, this Florida. We just want to say Florida.
That's it.
Just Florida.
We move in silence.
Come on, there you go. And of course, Kevin Lee, man, the famous Kevin Lee. This guy has been everywhere. On stage.
Shit, I've been to Arizona. That's about it. I went to Philadelphia twice.
Okay, there you go. In Vegas.
I'm always in Vegas. I don't win shit, but I'm there though.
Yeah, for real. We everywhere, y'all. Everybody, we doing our shit. Tyra, I know you guys. You know what? Yeah, let's talk about black-owned businesses.
Black-owned businesses.
Let's talk about that.
Black-owned businesses is everything, y'all. Support it, support it, support it, support it. Support it.
Support it.
Yeah. You don't have to have money to support any business, really. Sharing, liking, commenting.
Yes.
Telling a friend, family, like, hey, this is, I know someone.
Well, I don't know about
this.
The family, but hey, yeah, the rest.
Or even family, I mean, you know, people.
Yeah,
some families are still close.
Some
families
because
still
some
close
families,
and get
my
together.
shit right now, my sister right now want to outfit my outfit. I be like, damn, well, you know it's gonna be 140. Damn, you gonna charge me? Like, goddamn, you ain't gonna support it. Like, what the fuck? Like, support me.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe if you support me enough, I can give myself, give my way more.
That's people in general, y'all. Y'all know that. That's how.
But I'm just saying.
That's just like a black person that don't have no money. They want a discount. That's how it is.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
sometimes
like, especially if it's your own business.
Yep.
I don't know. I haven't experienced that.
That's right, Jimmy.
I haven't experienced that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I've come around, fortunately, come around black people that spend money, don't mind spending money for good services or product or whatever you do. You know, so that's not true. Not all black people want discounts. Not all black people want to look at the price and want to bargain. You know, you have some black people that, you know, there's black people out here that's making money now. You know, we making money. We got money.
That's why.
And I don't have a problem with
I don't even ask what the price is no more. I just go get that shit.
Right. You know,
I want that.
Right.
You got good customer service. You got a good whatever vibe. I'm spending my money.
Yeah.
What about the people that like walk into a store? Well, let's say a black-owned store too. And they be like, oh, you know what? They getting criticized right when they walk in. Like this is a story that actually just happened recently.
From a black-owned store?
Well, not actually. Okay, this.
Like black people criticizing black people when they walk in?
But that happens all the time, especially for black men. We get criticized about each other every day. Same thing with women. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I see black women do it to each other.
But it always surprises me when I hear black men say, hey, black men don't get along with each other. And I'm like, wow, really? Because it seems like you guys are so close. It seems like you guys can meet another black man out there, and this ain't y'all boys, y'all playing the basketball next weekend, going out to the club, you know? Us, it takes us a long time to really get to...
You get the girl that I don't.
But that's stupid shit. Y'all grown.
But see, just like women, it's the same shit. Or your shit is taking off and my shit not.
But we grown. That's
okay.
We
supposed to be grown, but that shit is still there. You know what I'm saying? You got the nice ass car and I don't. Now fuck that. I don't want you to have it. I can have it. I don't want you to have it.
You gotta show off,
Exactly. So that's why. And you ain't even gotta show off. You just showing up and just like, yo,
just being yourself.
Just being me. But
look at what I work
for. What happened to that young man that just got killed? But he was just going off, just at a party.
That's true.
So it don't matter now.
But I mean that's a problem. Yeah, there we go.
Who's in there?
Who? You?
Who's in the chat? No, who's in the chat?
I said you. We got about like 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, 5 people up here. I mean, people been in and out. We got a couple of DJs.
Nice.
A couple moms in here.
Moms.
Parents is up in here.
Hey, moms.
You know, so friends. You know, everybody's up in here. People been waiting for me to do this, but but at the end of the day, like it just sucks. I don't think all black men hate each other.
Nah, I
It's
love
more-
when I see black men having shit.
Yeah.
When I see a black man in
That's
the
how I
I
am.
be like, motherfucker,
Right.
hell yeah,
Yeah, you
nigga.
be like-
Hey, show me how you did that shit.
That's how I am.
Show me how you did it, because
That's
I
how I
want to
am.
do it
So
too.
when I see like another
But
black
it's
woman
different.
on
It
her
is,
shit,
it's definitely
I be like,
different.
that's right, sis, get it. You know what I mean? Like I be
Yeah.
so happy. I it's like, why not? You know what I mean?
Right. Of
Like,
course,
come
of course.
on, like you
course.
I know
got to.
if you got it, I know I can get it.
Of
And that's
course.
where that's how
Not
I
only
live.
that,
I
not
live
only
like
that you can get it, if they have it, you got it.
Exactly.
You know what I
that's
mean?
Yeah, for real.
all
Nah,
you gotta
for real.
do, but
And so I be telling people, you know, and I seen a meme on Facebook, and it said, God be sending people, God be sending people, other people that they get jealous of so quick, and that was your blessing.
Yep.
God sent this person to literally bless you to get to the next level, and you really got jealous of that person, or you got envious, or you started hating,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be, right? And
It's just like the
Right.
one with the guy about to kick the dude off the plank,
Yeah.
and he said he's the one holding you up.
right.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
Right, exactly.
That's a heavy ass post.
That is, man.
Yeah. So that's why I be like,
But
you know.
that's how we are, you know what I'm saying? But that's that fucking, what they call that Jim Crow mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we put in a position to where we're both struggling. If it's a pot of gold right there, and my fucking family is struggling and hungry as a motherfucker, and your family is struggling, it's the same way. So now we're gonna kill each other to get that motherfucker. It's just so we can have our family can have shit, because we ain't thinking to the point to where we can actually share that motherfucker. And that's where we are. That's why when we gonna put, let's put Sausage LA. They already said the shit. When you hover above Sausage LA, you can see the freeways, the way the freeways are set up. They set that shit up so when they call National Guards, the motherfuckers can come swoop, 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 and lock South Central down, nigga. Everybody in South Central can't go nowhere, nigga.
I hate when
That's
they
how they built that motherfucker.
I hate
so
when they do that, too.
that's what I'm talking about. Now you got South Central LA. All of us in this motherfucking melting pot like this. Right now, Hispanics is hitting the motherfucking the taco carts now. Niggas is hungry. Niggas is hungry. Motherfuckers. Now the government already gave us all this motherfucking money. Now you taking that away. I didn't think smart enough to like get a business or stack or do something. I splurged that motherfucker, and now I'm hungry again. So I'm taking, and plus they ain't the laws to where nigga I could get out of jail.
Yeah.
Oh nigga, I'm about to.
Yeah.
So
especially
that's
here. It's just
so
yeah.
now we back to that. My family is starving and your family is starving. Well, motherfucker, I gotta kill you to get this pot of gold.
Yeah, I gotta eat.
It's heavy.
Instead of us coming together and saying, you know what, fuck that. We see what's making us like this. We see who's dangling this carrot over our head. Let's plot and plan and take this motherfucker down, and then we all can share the goods.
Gotta eat, yeah.
That's real.
Because that's what the Hispanics do.
It should be like that in the black.
When I was
It
inside,
should
the
be.
motherfuckers came, they was like, hey, they gave them everything, set them aside of everything.
Right.
When the brothers came in, it was like, you gotta give up your bed for the homie, and I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I came in this motherfucker, I thought the rules was we stick with each other and all this shit.
Yeah. But I gotta
And this
give
is
up
how
my
you do
bed.
it in this motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's real.
I couldn't believe the shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah,
believe
no.
it, my nigga. That's when I first saw it. I was like, the Hispanics, these motherfuckers is organized.
People are so for themselves.
They organized.
People
man.
are
Always,
so for
yeah, they-
themselves.
They stick
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
No matter what.
They stick together.
The Chino,
it's not even just
homeless,
them.
the homeless Hispanics.
It's not just them, it's the Asians,
They do the same shit.
the Caucasians,
Because you gotta understand,
shit.
like I said earlier.
Even the
you gotta-
Africans,
but like,
other
yeah.
black,
Yes.
non-black African
That don't like
Americans.
American
Yeah.
black.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, T. You gotta understand,
It's
T. You
sad,
gotta
but
And then
understand.
they lie and say, "Oh, that's not the truth."
No, you gotta
That's
understand.
not the truth.
Their struggle is still fresh. Africa is still going down the way it's going down.
Still
Asian is still, these motherfuckers are still walking miles to get to this motherfucker, my nigga.
Yeah, I know.
They walking miles to get through this motherfucker. So yes, they struggle is still real. We already in this motherfucker. Just like you said, yes, we
but they still come over here.
We can't keep blaming the white man. Yes, we have to break this motherfucking chain of blaming the white man and start looking at it to where if we come together, we got black-owned banks, we got black-owned billionaires, we got black-owned all this shit.
And they're not doing that.
But guess what? This is what I keep telling these motherfuckers. Now you ain't doing
because we have the mentality of, well, I got it, so you need to get it too.
Exactly. And I can't help you. I can't help you to do it.
Someone helped
you gotta do it.
Get to where you.
Thank you.
How did you get it? You didn't just get it like that.
Exactly. So that's where we are. What the dude said. I always go
and
back
that's
to
why.
TV.
That's why I don't like when they say,
Crabs
"Oh."
in the barrel.
And I don't know how many people in this room, but I hate when they say, "Oh, I don't like," or they really say, surround yourself with people that have more than you, or surround yourself with people that have this. That's fine and all, but are those people going to want to surround themselves with little old me? Someone like me? Because I'm not on their level, right?
No, but see, okay, a prime example. Now I got a buddy who I play golf with.
You see yourself, you see Beyonce, mentoring me on how to get some money and become a millionaire or some.
Well, it depends on how you interact with her, how you get to her. It depends on how you get to her. Because it truly, I believe, if you can get to her some way where she can actually see you, I think she probably would.
Yeah.
But she has to get you. But she where you can't see.
But you don't think she look at my level in life like, she's still lower than me?
No. Because
you know what I mean?
This is what this black man told me. And I said, man, why y'all motherfuckers always keep getting white women? Every time y'all get rich, y'all motherfuckers keep getting white women. He said, hey, brother, it's not like that, man. He said, check this out.
That's just what they're around.
He said, exactly.
That's just what
every
they're around
time
now.
I go to an event,
it's
said, I don't see no
but
black people. I see nothing but
yeah,
black women aren't invited
in the crowd.
Black women aren't invited in those type of.
You fall in love with.
You can't.
No, because this is also what he told me too. He said, now I done also been at concerts.
Man, that is so true.
I done also been at concerts.
Yeah,
and the women want to get to the black, and the black women, I ain't finna do that. I ain't doing that.
That's
so the
what my
motherfucker said,
husband
not
told me.
them, you come on.
But
and
my
I said the
husband,
same.
but my husband told me that. My husband had told me, like, when he was in college, he was saying that black women didn't want to mess with him when he was in college. I just said, why? He was like, because I didn't play football.
Yep.
They wanted all the football players in
Yep.
college. They wanted all the people, black
stars.
women. He was like, but you know who did talk to me? He was like, white women.
Yep.
He was like, white girls in college talk to me.
Yep.
Because I was going to school just for politics. I didn't play no fucking sports.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Now, back to athletes though. Because athletes, they still have this mentality. I get it with how they are. You know what I mean? But even with them, there's an athlete. He's a soccer player, football player.
You talking about? I think I'm already talking about.
He was married to a white lady, and he lost everything. He went like flat broke.
Oh yeah, this person got something. I ain't there.
And she just left him.
A star?
He was a star soccer player.
I was gonna say David Beckham, but it's not
He was
him.
black.
Oh,
He was like Hispanic. He was like, you know how they are.
Yeah.
You know, they not, they not.
They black.
Yeah,
They
That's
not.
That's what nigga about black people. We always say that nigga black.
Right, he black. He don't know no Spanish. He don't know no English type of deal. You know?
Yeah, he black. He might be a little light skinned, but he black.
They black.
You know how they are. You know, that's true. All them soccer players be black.
Yeah.
It's just like the football, the baseball
players. They all
be black,
Dominican, but they black.
But they Mexican.
It's only one LA black dude. He from LA.
That's a
He
football
married to a
player?
black woman. He a baseball player, play for the LA Dodgers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know that nigga name, but hey, they gotta give him props. He's from LA, he married a black black woman and you love the shit out of her and she love the shit out of you, and I love that shit.
I know that's right.
321 Boom podcast. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
321 Boom.
You already
That's
know.
what I'm saying. I always say, nigga, I play around, but when I'm married, I'm just gonna be a black woman. But the problem was, I just got with black women that had good hair. I'm sorry, but that's what my wife was believing, and my ex-wife, my baby wife, my brother. To me, just
natural. It's natural. All natural.
Natural hair and shit.
Now,
my ex-wife never wore makeup and never wore wigs or weaves. My daughter's mom, she was Thailand and black, so she never wore the same thing. She never did neither none of that shit.
Yeah,
so I guess that's what I was into. You know, he gonna be there. Let me go holler at him. Yeah.
Hey, we still working, y'all.
We out, you know how
we out here still making bread right now while we on this podcast. So while the guest is doing a little break right now, I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit right now. So, I'm going to talk to y'all real quick. You know, these my peoples, man. I got some peoples up in here, Oh yeah, Joe. You remember Joe from Joe? I think Joe went to Palisades. Joe, I think so.
No.
Yeah.
I'm 05.
Oh yeah, you are.
2005.
Yeah, it's all
Class
good.
of 05 over here.
It's light as
I don't know none of y'all 02
night.
and 03 people at all.
Oh my gosh, 321 Boom here, y'all. Of course, podcast. We doing one, man. We just, like I said, we just here to talk about mostly everything that's going on, from of course the church house to just just what's going on in the world. So you already know. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Oh. You want King?
Oh wait, where?
Nah.
Yeah, y'all. So yeah, it was cool just talking about all that. How the Mexicans stick together, white people stick together. Every other race mostly every other race stick together except us. I don't know why that. So hopefully we can break that chain and come together like everybody else and just be one accord. You already know. Hey, so look, y'all. Even though this is a special all new episode of 321 Boom, I still doing my radio show that's on acceleratorradio.net. Yeah, you can definitely. Please go there. Find out what the days I'm gonna be live on. Of course, my, on my podcast show. That's my podcast show too, you could say. But I'm on the radio. I'm in the station in Inglewood, California, at acceleratorradio.net. So please, go to, of course, on Instagram, Mega Music Monday all together for, of course, live stream, mix show, my show, Mega Music Monday. You already know, y'all. So like I said, we're just here talking. We chopping it up, on an all new episode, all new episode of 321 Boom, And look, that's one thing. Even though we already been talking about businesses, black businesses and stuff, I'm excited. We all, as black people, we do have potential in starting our own businesses, especially if it's a small business or a big business. So the more we keep on doing what we like to do as, selling, making our own brand of clothes, baking, foods, cleaning or whatever. Let's do this. Let's keep it going, black folks. We got this. You already know, y'all. We got this. So, but yeah, I know one of the guests is back right now, but like I said, I want y'all to just tune in. The summer's here. We about to be outside again. We about to be going to all these events. And there you go, pool parties. This is the most craziest thing, bro. They've been asking me around here about the next pool party.
I can't believe they asked me. I guess they want to know so they can get the fuck out of town and shit. Hey, when you gonna do it again, man? So I get the fuck out of here. I want to know when you gonna do it again.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I just don't get. I don't get my Santa Clarita neighbors. Some of y'all cool, but not.
Cool as fuck. Cool as fuck. The baby's upstairs. You cool as fuck. Cool as fuck.
But
you sorry, apologize, all that.
What he said, for real. But at the end of the day, y'all be BSing sometimes about these parties. I'm trying to get paid. Y'all not trying to pass out no money. Shout out to one of the neighbors that always be giving me checks. So I'm gonna shout her out. You already know, Janine. I got you, Janine. Thank you so much for hooking me up with a couple $100. You already know.
Awesome, and you awesome. Your lady, you awesome.
That part right there, man. 321 Boom, man. 321 Boom. How long we been on? It's still 24 minutes. It's not even like a third. I feel like we've been on here for an hour. But we just started. We are 25 minutes in, you can say, man. So yeah.
Yeah, because T is something else.
Yeah, I know, right? She got you all.
Got me off.
Wild up. Oh, yeah, don't forget, y'all. I need y'all to vote, man. Just vote, on this live, man. Who is going to get smoked out? Of course, is it, of course, Team Tyra or Team Kevin? Who's going to smoke the most? Because, like I said, I'm just the host of this show, so. And y'all see my eyes. Nah. Hey, man, talk to the people, man. Tell them about Who World one time, man.
Who World?
Who Wear?
That's my clothing line, Who Wear working hard overtime. I started it. I just got it started. I'm just getting it up there, but it's been around for a long time. But just now starting to be able to get the finances to get all my shit going together. So now I got it going together. Getting it up there, it's going to get my Instagram popping it with it and everything, my LLC, all that. So I'm all that is in motion right now. So I did it because one time I worked 3 jobs for 5 years straight. I had to be at work at 3 in the morning, and then I worked from 3 at a warehouse from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. Actually, no, it was to 9 a.m. No, it was right. It was 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then I went into their bathroom and I got dressed in a suit. And I had to go to my other job. Had to be there. I had to be there at 9 a.m. And I worked there till 6 p.m. And then I went into their bathroom and got dressed in a movie theater uniform. And I walked right across the street and I worked at that one, which they gave me lenience time because it was right across the street. So I worked there from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. And I did that shit for 5 years straight. And I remember I had 2 girls at the time. I got 5 kids now, 2 grandkids, and I love them. My 2 oldest daughters, 2 of my oldest daughters, they was always asleep. I didn't even see them awake. It was so crazy. Every time I came in the house, whether it was morning or night, they was always asleep. Even on my days off, I still was at work, so it didn't matter. And that was crazy. So that's the reason why I got it. T is back now.
I'm back.
She's something else though. She got me fired up. She lucky we ain't got the boxing gloves on. It came. That's how we met. Like yo, like what? What? Scream like a she nigga. I met my match right here on this motherfucker. They did crazy. I'm wild too. Shit.
That's funny.
But it's all good though. It's all good. All love. What kind of work? What is your business?
What do I do on my business, or what do I do for a living? So my business, I own a cleaning business.
Okay.
So I own a cleaning company.
We need to hire her, bro. This motherfucker, go ahead.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Say it.
This nigga,
No.
No, I'm gonna leave it alone.
I don't even live here.
Did you check the
Go
shower?
ahead, hire me.
Did you check the shower?
I didn't get out the shower this shit.
You didn't check the shower. You didn't check that tub.
We bachelors.
I scrubbed this shit. You
We
see my damn fingerprints on
bachelors
that
up in
damn
this
thing. That's how.
But we definitely need.
I looked at one of your videos. I was like, shit, I'm a little jealous and shit now.
I'm just saying, clean your house.
Oh, need a female
Clean your house.
Yeah, please. If you don't clean your house, I will not come over, okay?
Clean your house.
And I'm tell you right now, when I come over,
we've been in the house where there's roaches and
ants
and rats.
I'm going straight to the bathroom.
It's the part in the bathroom you have to clean, y'all.
The back of the toilet.
That's why. Hey, let me tell you something. They think I'm bullshitting. When they left, went to the store. When they left, they got mopped. I cleaned. Went to the bathroom. I cleaned that motherfucker, all the back of the toilet and everything. And the whole time I was doing, I said, "This motherfucker gonna have company over here and don't clean up shit." I was cussing his ass out, but I got it done though.
My phone is over.
Oh my God.
We're using my phone. You know, you about to pass out because the phone ain't working.
Get the fuck.
She's like, no. There was a time where they didn't have no television. They had no phones like that.
Oh, she ain't got no iPhone.
iPhone.
See,
I don't need no iPhone, man.
When is your birthday?
February 12 Pisces. February 27th.
I'm March 19th.
I don't need no
That's
iPhone.
the reason why I was the same motherfucker. I was thinking, fuck a motherfucking iPhone. Nigga, I don't want it. I don't want it. Everybody want it. I don't want it.
I don't need no
nigga,
iPhone.
I ain't no motherfucking follower. I'm a leader, motherfucker.
I
If everybody jump off a building, you gonna jump off a building?
I got money for real.
But then, so
damn Android people.
So I got a homeboy who said, I got another homeboy who said, hey man, you don't have to buy an iPhone from the iPhone. You can actually go online and find an iPhone within a reasonable price. I said, no shit. He said, yeah. I said, you were lying, motherfucker. First I said that. You are lying, motherfucker. He said, no, let me show you. Bing, bing, bing. I said, what? I saw that motherfucker. Nigga, let me buy my motherfucking iPhone for just $500. Nigga, I can spend $500. I done spent that on a motherfucking Samsung. So I got that motherfucker.
They are Android fans for life.
But our iPhone.
Android, baby.
She's saying that shit now.
Android, baby.
This thing got what? This thing got an Android.
I don't care.
That shit.
I love my Android.
Look,
we get apps that y'all gotta pay for. Thank you. We get them for free.
Guess what? I don't pay for none of them motherfuckers. I just don't download them.
I don't like that green bubble. It's all about blue bubbles over here.
Yeah, that's another thing. They was cussing my ass out because I'm in a group chat. It's the only motherfucker with a green bubble. They cuss my ass out so bad.
Like, damn, get the hell up out of here.
That's funny. Oh my gosh, 321 Boom podcast show, man. We just having a good time. We just talking, y'all. We just talking. We tell y'all like shit that's been going on the last couple of years. We was in a pandemic. We was stuck in a house for a long ass time. I miss this shit, you know.
Yeah.
I miss people.
I know something. I had a baby.
Damn.
I had a baby during the pandemic.
I know because you was stuck in the house.
No, I had
that part right
you let down, babe.
I agree with what you said.
I was so upset. Like I was like,
oh, so I gotta have sex every night. Of course.
I said that shit for my wife. She said I'm pregnant. I said, how the hell that happened?
It's like crazy.
How you pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that pandemic was real, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That motherfucker actually it was the best motherfucking thing that ever happened in my life.
I'm not even
Thank you,
lie.
pandemic. I didn't get sick, but because I got so many. I was so motherfucking bored that I went and got another job, and now man, I'm like a motherfucker. It was cool as fuck. Pandemic has helped me nigga. I'm balling like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just because of the pandemic, all these motherfuckers went on and accepted those checks. I went on and accepted those jobs.
Yeah, but a lot of people,
working like a motherfucker,
I think,
stack.
I think the pandemic also opened the door to a lot of black people starting
a lot of their
businesses and hustles and starting things and getting themselves out there. And that really kind of also hurt the jobs in a way because, you know, you started getting your money up, you started your businesses, like, you know, LLC was like popping, everybody was coming out with LLC, something LLC, you know what I mean? Like,
my shit coming out now, LLC.
You know?
Now LLC is here. We got LLC, we got AI, all of them.
So yeah, once again, thank you to the pandemic.
Yo,
for
what's the shit?
us starting the LLC.
Y'all got LLC, KFC, TLC,
right,
AI.
AI. Okay, so let's talk about AI.
All right, let's talk
What
about
about that motherfucker?
What about it, right?
That motherfucker better pay me. Don't AI owe me. See, don't AI owe me. Yeah, AI owe me. AI owe me.
What does that mean?
AI owe me.
I'm an African name.
I'm still millennial, right?
Me and you are millennials.
So what the fuck is
We're
both
millennials, and you the what they call it?
Gen X?
No, I'm the
Generation X or something?
hell
Z?
no.
Who's Generation X? Your kids?
No, I'm the what's the new name
Baby
for the
boomer?
baby boomer? It's a new name now for baby boomers now.
No, it ain't no new name. Y'all motherfuckers call this baby boomers.
Let me go get my motherfucking iPhone so I can tell her. Let me go get my
There is no new name for no damn baby boomer. That's what the fuck they are. Excuse my language, but they're baby boomers, right?
Sorry, everybody be cussing on
Sorry.
I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, I'm like old school. So I'm still new to that whole thing.
Yeah.
What is it? AI?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's
I thought, because I see it on TikTok sometimes.
artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence,
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what
it.
it
But
is.
I see it on TikTok sometimes.
Artificial intelligence, y'all. That's what's going on right now.
Right here?
No, I mean, this might be. Now, this ain't no AI. This might be AI. We don't know. AI could be anything.
Yeah, they could like break in, right?
No. AI is more like, they can. Yeah, it's sort of like a break-in kind of situation, but it's more like they can like substitute your voice that sounds to sound just like you, but that's not really you.
Yeah.
They can do that.
Okay.
They can do.
My iPhone didn't tell.
It's what they call it. We just said it. It's gosh, I can't even think of it. Artificial intelligence. That's what it's called.
Okay, so no, like what I was telling him, I thought it was.
You talking about baby boomer?
Yeah,
Well, I was telling him on TikTok, it's like this avatar.
yeah, she
or whatever.
made herself.
So what is
That's AI
is
too.
that something? Okay, so what is
That's
the whole
AI.
thing? Like, is it like a technology?
It's
Is
a-
it
yeah,
like
it's
a
a-
robot?
She basically created herself. She created herself a fucking computer generator that looked like her, mimic her, sound like her, do everything fucking her features and everything. She took that motherfucker and put it on social media so she could talk to everybody, while the real person could go to work, do what the fuck she want to do, and spend the money that fucking that AI person is collecting. They have an AI.
Okay, so who is
they have
this
an
person?
AI radio
Can
jock.
we find this
host
guy or woman? Can we find this guy or woman right now that's over
It's a
AI?
woman. It's a woman. It's a woman. She
Who is this person? Like, who is this lady?
shit. I
What's
don't
her
know
name?
I don't know her name. When I look at shit,
Mary Jane. That's her name. Mary
I don't know
Jane.
her name, but it was on the news. That shit was on the news, though. That shit was on the news. See, I
Yes.
watch the news. I analyze. I look at a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So some people really like AI and some people don't like it.
Look,
So-
it's scary
It is.
and it's fun at the same time.
Like, what makes it
Right.
scary?
Because if a motherfucker can create itself, that means a
It can
motherfucker can
create-
create me
Yeah,
and go rob a
yeah.
motherfucking bank, and I get in trouble for it.
Yeah, that's like I said.
I mean, they created
Right
a fucking
now-
robot. It's a robot.
Nah, no, but see, they got motherfucking 3D printers that prints guns that shoot motherfuckers for real. They can't create a motherfucking AI. Right now, they
So
just
are you talking about like clones and stuff?
right now they just created right now.
It's something
Right
like
now,
that.
they just created
it's
a
not really
baby.
clones.
They just made a baby a baby, a egg. They just made a baby.
I seen that. It was like in a TV or something.
Without the mother and father. Without the sperm, without that shit. So if they can create that, and if they can clone a sheep and clone all this shit, and with a 3D printer and an AI, they can make you. Right now, Jamie Foxx is in a motherfucking movie that's coming out about a motherfucker that's cloning them motherfuckers. And what they doing, nigga? Come on now. Let me tell you something. Let me tell everybody out there that's listening. Let me tell you something. All this shit that y'all be seeing in the movies and on TV and shit, when y'all be saying, I didn't know they was gonna do that, they gonna say, yep. You just didn't see it when we was telling you in the movies. You should have watched the fucking movies. Stop looking at the movies as entertainment and start really looking at that shit. I tell people all the time, look behind the scene that's behind the motherfucking scene.
Pick up a book and read. How about that?
Motherfuckers don't do that no more.
I do.
Well,
read.
Some people
pick up a book and read. You gotta pick up a book and read.
If you read. If you don't read, Google whatever, motherfucker, do your research. It's very important.
Education is so important.
It's so important that they took the cursive out of the motherfucker out of school. Now my kids don't even know.
I forgot they did that.
Look.
Because I don't know how to even write cursive.
Let me blow your mind. Let me blow your mind. I went to an auto place. I went to an auto place. They did work. I signed my name. Boom. They thought I was famous. They said, "Oh my God, man, the way you signed." I said, "God damn, really?" I said, I just saw my name in cursive. They couldn't believe that shit. That's how young these motherfuckers was. They couldn't believe my cursive or handwriting. That's crazy.
They probably never seen that. Like, they wouldn't even know.
Because they took that shit out of the schools.
I used to hate cursive when I was in school. I used to
hate
that. I'm gonna be real. That mess was terrible. It took me a long time to learn it.
I love math.
And then when they was doing like...
I hated math.
Math, I hated that.
I like math.
But guess what? I love counting money though.
Yeah,
I hate math, but I could count money like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You will never cheat.
That's why I like math, because it's money. You can catch your money up.
That's why you gotta know that math.
Yeah.
But I hated that motherfucker.
That's funny, y'all. That's hilarious. 321 Boom podcast. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
It's like a little like premiere special right now because I haven't did this in a minute.
When's the last time you did this?
It's been, oh my gosh, I want to say last year maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, last year, something like that. I want to say yeah. But I know people been asking for this. I know people was popping in and then now. You know, shout out to whoever who's watching.
First time.
Hey, shout out who's watching us, right? Shout out whoever is watching us. I appreciate y'all just tuning into this podcast. You can go to any podcast in the world, but you at this one, 321 Boom podcast. We doing some big shit. The summer is here, 2022. I mean 2023. My bad. 2023.
Yeah, we well into 2023 too. Where you kidding me?
He said, "Hey man, you had to
know. I ain't complaining about it.
You going back
complaining about it now.
Like the electric star."
You gonna get back, come back, folks. Come on back.
I can't be singing somebody's song. They might sue me.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, I'm not singing your song. I'm sorry, my bad.
We don't own the right.
Yeah, we don't own shit
own
over
the
here.
right.
No rights.
We don't.
And that's
shit, we
sad.
don't own the furniture.
That is so sad that we have to say that nowadays too.
Yeah, but you know
shit
what?
like that. We can't even like enjoy music and play music without saying I don't own the rights. Like what the fuck? Just enjoy the song.
Want their money.
Exactly. Now, which I'm so happy Nipsey Hussle them did that shit. They're taking their own masters.
I get it.
So they got now.
Yeah.
So every fucking time that they hear their music or anything, they gotta pay them. Every time in a commercial, they gotta pay them because they own the master. It was the motherfucking record labels that owned this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So now it feels
and these
good.
new artists are coming out,
Exactly.
and that's one thing I do give these new artists.
Like, oh, these motherfuckers.
And I love that about the new artists that they're smart now. They're actually doing research. They're actually schooling themselves on the industry first before they go in and sign.
Yes.
I think me and you were talking about the chick out there in New York, Scarlett, man. I like her. She be doing her thing. You know, that's the one that, get the fuck back. Move the fuck. You don't know that? You ain't never seen it? Never heard of that?
don't know what you're talking about.
It's a chick in New York. Her name is Scarlett.
I don't know. I'm
And
sorry.
she's viral right now, y'all.
Okay,
She's
it's
like
a group of
big.
people like
I
that.
understand. Don't get me wrong. I forgot.
He trying to
I'm
get
in
me
LA.
that status too.
I forgot. I'm in
Hey,
LA.
let me tell you something.
I'm in LA. I
Let me tell you
forgot.
something. I tried to talk to a girl, and I said, "Can I get your number?" She said, "You can have my Instagram." I walked to another person. I said, "Hey, bro, this girl said, what's an Instagram?" So that's how old my ass is. I'm from the 1900s. I ain't from this new shit.
That nigga said
I'm from the 1900s. I like to call you and hear your voice and shit.
Well, I like
How
that
sweet
too, though.
it
We
is.
still
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
I mean,
With
I
that
don't know. I like to call. I don't like to text
I
like
cussed
that.
a motherfucker
Okay,
out.
so, okay.
Nigga,
I don't like
cussed
to
his
text.
ass out.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh,
Who on this? I mean, whoever's watching this, are you a fan of texting or do you hate texting people?
I fucking
Break it down,
hate
baby.
texting.
I hate
texting
texting.
so
Sorry.
motherfucker. Let me tell you how bad I hate
I
texting. I hate texting
Okay.
against the wall with handcuffs on and feed that motherfucker rotten catfish. That's how much I hate texting, nigga. Do not motherfucking text me. They try to talking about you can do this motherfucker. It's spell check shit, nigga. I try to spell beautiful. Beautiful motherfucker. I know
Spell check.
that shit, but I just forgot.
Yeah.
I was having a beautiful motherfucking day.
Yeah.
That motherfucker would not spell beautiful for me. I finally have to say,
Yeah.
it's a great day. It wasn't a motherfucking great day. It was a beautiful motherfucking day. I was feeling beautiful that day. So fuck texting.
What about you, Ty? How you feel about? You say you.
I don't
hate it,
like
right?
texting.
You-
I'm more old school on that area. Like,
So you call people.
I like to call. I like to hear my loved ones' voices.
Yes.
Especially nowadays because everyone's going through something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's a whole different for me.
Their voice.
It's a whole different where you can text someone and say, "Hey, how you doing? I've been thinking about you, whatever." But when you really know somebody, you pick up the phone, you reach out to them, "Hey, how you doing? I've been thinking about you."
Yes.
You can hear it in their voice if they tell you, "Hey, I'm fine." "Hey,
Or
are
if
you
they're
okay?
excited
Are
to
you
hear from
sure?"
you. Yeah.
Or things like that. Yeah. So it's always good. I like to really talk. I like
Me
to
too.
talk anyway.
I like to have a
So
conversation.
and I
and
don't.
shit.
You can't really talk. I mean, you can
Texting.
talk through text. That is a form of communication, but I like to talk verbally. You know what I mean? Talk
Right.
to you. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
So, and
Okay.
people tell me it's so funny because a lot of my friends, like like all my girlfriends, they tell me, "Oh, you talk too much. You talk too much. You talk a lot. You talk so much." And it's just like, I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I like to talk. And I can't talk, I can't do that if I'm
Texting.
texting.
Yep.
So that's why I don't like texting.
Okay. So
How about yourself?
I hate that motherfucker.
I think I'm gonna be the tiebreaker. I don't care for texting. I text, but I hate it too myself because, like I said,
I don't believe that in you, Mario.
no, for real. Like I mean,
Because you text a lot.
I do, but I
Text me all the time.
But since I moved, he does call more.
Well,
Since
I
I
mean,
moved.
I do both.
But when I was
do
here,
both.
you did not call, you just text. You were texting.
That was the new wave at the time.
No, because I
And it's
cussed your
still a
ass
new
out.
wave.
I cussed your ass
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Hey, Kevin literally cussed me out, y'all.
Don't text me.
He cussed me out because
I have text messages in my phone right now that's probably from Monday or let me see. I like you guys not. Let
Now,
me see.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. 321Boom podcast. I'm gonna tell y'all this. So, for myself,
Go pay.
if I text them, if I get a grip of text because y'all know I do a lot. Just like these people over here, I do a lot. Like Snoop Dogg or whoever. I bet you Snoop Dogg got about maybe 3 phones. I bet you one for business, one for his weed or whatever, his weed person, and then for his family, or something like that. I'm gonna say it just like that, business, food or whatever. But at the end of the day, do y'all think Snoop Dogg be texting? Y'all be thinking Snoop Dogg be texting?
Snoop Dogg got money to pay motherfuckers to walk with him and answer the phone.
Of course, that was a stupid question. That was a stupid question. Sorry, y'all.
Say this, man. Hey, man, say this, man. Hey, dog.
You don't think Snoop Dogg be texting?
Nigga.
Maybe his family, right? Maybe his family.
Only thing Snoop Dogg is doing
He
is
probably does with his family, like his immediate, like his sons, his wife, his daughter.
That's when they hand him the phone. That's what. And it's your son.
You don't think that? No, so you try?
No, he'll go. Oh yeah, give it to me. Give it to the OJ.
I don't think he that like that.
I think
that nigga Snoop Dogg.
Now, you know what
that
I
nigga
think
Snoop
like
Dogg
that?
is like this
Beyonce.
now. Yeah.
You think Beyonce?
Nah, Snoop Dogg is the
I
shit.
think
I
Beyonce
love the
text.
Snoop.
I don't think Beyonce texts. I don't think she has anything to do with her phone as much.
I think it's a.
But no, it's about the same what you just said. I feel like Snoop Dogg might not have it, but for his family, she might text. Like her media family.
Who?
Beyonce. She might text in her family, man.
Yeah, but even with that, she'll still have her assistant.
She'll say this. Bring me my phone.
Right. Her assistant would have the phone most of the time. I can see that with her.
I need to text.
Hilarious.
And that's what Snoop Dogg did. Hey, cuz, let me see my phone. I want to talk to my phone.
I think they might have their phones, but they just may be texting. They just like their immediate family. That's both of them. I think that's anybody.
I don't know.
She grew up in the same time as us too.
But you still have, them people don't have time for all that. They don't have time to be with, all that. So they have, representatives and assistants and people like that to kind of take over that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, regular motherfuckers.
It's texting like a mother.
You ain't got no choice, nigga, unless you create an AI.
That nigga texting that AI.
Say this, motherfucker.
He like, hold on.
Took control, like,
I'm
gonna get that shit and fuck you. Yeah. I always wanted to tell you, nigga, I thought you was an asshole. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Try to
that's
stop
crazy.
that AI. That motherfucker go to town and shit.
That is too
My
funny.
man got a full house of AIs. Just talking to him. How you doing? Yo, that is hilarious, man. Oh my gosh, 321 podcast show, man.
321.
We got Kevin Lee. We got, of course, Tyra. Of course, your boy 321 Boom here, man.
Hi.
Yo, what would I call you?
Tyra. Government name.
I know you, okay?
Okay.
She live in Florida, y'all. Tyra is from Florida,
I
okay?
am not from Florida. Y'all be hating on me. That's just mad because I moved.
No, she mad that she moved her own damn herself. I don't know why.
I am not from Florida. I'm from California, Los Angeles. Thank you. Get it right. I just live in Florida,
She resides in Florida.
where I just so happen to like.
Yeah. 321 Boom, the podcast, y'all. You know, I want to get a little deep right now, y'all. The word mental health in the black community.
Oh yeah, that's serious.
No shit. I just today, I
deal
just
with that.
signed up for a therapist every Saturday, 10 a.m. for a family therapist. I take anger management class every Monday. That shit's no joke, especially amongst black people. I went through a lot of shit. Like I said earlier, I went through a lot of shit in my life, and I'm older now, and then I got grandkids. So yesterday I was driving with my youngest daughter, and she hit the trauma hard through the divorce. Like when me and my wife got the divorce, it didn't affect her like really until like they called me up one night and it was like she was bawling. She needs to talk to you. So now she's just quiet and shit like every time. So I'm driving and taking her to my sister's for the week, and I'm like, what's up? Like, what's up with you? And she just one word and everything. So I just had a talk with my ex-wife today, like, she's traumatized by that shit. You know what I'm saying? It hit her harder than it hit the other, because the other kids was older. You know what I'm saying? So it hit her harder.
Understand,
so
yeah.
now, you know what I'm saying? So I try to be more and more in her life now. I try to be more with her now. So, I keep calling her and I keep letting her know I love her and, all that. So just to be there for her, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what she's going through. But I signed up for a therapist just so I can understand how to talk to my kids. Because all I did for what they grew up with, for me screaming at them all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I did. That's what I knew. That's all my mama did was scream and shit. So I just followed the fucking leader, you know what I'm saying? And I'm understanding now as I'm older that I need help. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got grandkids, and I don't want to do that shit down to my grandkids. So trust me, going to a therapist, getting this anger management shit under control is what I need, so I could be a better person, a better father, a better grandfather to my grandkids.
And notice he said what he needs for him.
Yes.
Because that may not work for you. You know what I mean? Therapy doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah.
Medication may not work for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you have to find what works for you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're dealing with mental health. If you don't deal with mental health, that's good. You know what I mean? Keep living your life, do what you have to do. But
all of us, and that's why I wanted to get into about the 80s. See, you got to understand, in the crack eras, when the 80s hit, that shit, I remember that shit hit the neighborhood like bam, like all the mother, everybody was on crack. So I had a homeboy, rest in peace, nigga, tattooed on my chest. I had a homeboy, like his mom got it to start smoking crack. And thank God my moms didn't do that shit. So when his moms did that shit, to see what she did, he had to move out to Pasadena shit, wind up joining the gang and getting killed and all that shit. But understand, when those parents was on crack, the kids had to grow up and see this shit, experience this shit,
had to raise
them
and their siblings.
So
and
now,
had to grow up and be adults fast.
So now understand now. So now those kids are grown now.
Those are kids.
And those kids have kids now.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And those kids. So how can mental health? We all fucked up in the mind.
Well, the first thing for me is honestly what you just said is admitting. Like you admit, like, hey.
Exactly.
I be needing help out here. Like I know I deal with mental health, and that's okay. In the Black community, we have looked at mental health so taboo, especially in a religious eye.
Oh, just pray on it.
You know, and I don't no disrespect to anybody out there, but especially in a religious eye, the Black community has really had like such a in denial of depression, anxiety, the whole mental health, trauma in a whole.
Well, hold up, that shit
because it's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you.
Lives.
God is that. God is this. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Just pray on it, or like you just said, right?
Pray on it.
Read the word. Blah blah blah. Go to church.
But see what?
And that may not help all the time.
No, that's true. It could.
For some people, it does. And for some people, it doesn't, and that's okay.
Right.
And you can't tell people, and especially when it comes to the religious institutions, you can't tell people, well, if you go to a therapist, that means you're not trusting God. You're not putting your whole faith in God. Because that's a thing, too, that churches tend to kind of tell people.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily true, because who do you think put these people on earth to help me? God himself, right?
Of course, God. Yeah.
God put people in your life. That's what it's truly what he said. People come in your life as a season. Some can stay, some go. And sometimes we get attached to the ones when we go, we get attached to that shit. And we gotta understand they was in my life for a season.
Right.
Yeah.
You know that, yeah.
So I tell people like,
me too, bro. Because I know so many people. You know some people too. Y'all know somebody, and it's like when that person come in, like they're gonna, of course, study. They're gonna examine you, gonna see how you are. That's how they're supposed to. That's supposed to be for everybody.
Not everybody.
But not everybody don't. Yeah, that's true. No, a lot of people don't do that.
I've learned that.
You know,
everybody aren't capable of the power. Excuse me, sorry.
It's all good.
We smoking, y'all. Everybody aren't capable of the power of observing.
Right.
Everybody just don't have that.
That's why I feel alone.
Everybody don't have the same thing.
That's why I feel alone.
Right.
Some people got the spirit of discernment. Some people don't.
Yep.
All right, come on, this.
Some people can see you a mile away. Some people can't.
Right. No, that's true. That's true.
Some people can pray hard. Some people can't.
Prayer warrior.
A prayer warrior,
That's
right?
I'm a prayer warrior.
Some people can cook. Some people can't.
That's real talk.
I can cook like a motherfucker.
Right?
He lying his ass up. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I can call my mama like a motherfucker. Mama.
I'm not gonna say it's like this.
Some people can swim.
I'm gonna be quiet, man. Your idea is pretty good.
Some people can swim. Some people can't.
Nope.
Some people can ride a bike, some people can't. So, and that's
Some
okay.
people can jump. Let me stop. I'm gonna say some people can jump rope, some people can't jump rope.
And for me, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm one of those people, and I think you know this, Mario, about me, because I'm such an open person. I'm a people's person.
Me too.
I'm a people's person to the
I can
T.
get along that whole
I
room.
love people.
Me three.
And I think for me, I'm so open where I ignore those signs in people from the beginning.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm telling you right now, because see, I'm a Pisces, you're a Pisces, and I think that I'm telling you, when you get older,
and then we get hurt at the end.
I'm so I got hurt so many motherfucking
it's like,
times that I was being
for being loyal.
That's it. What do I say? What do I say all the time? What do I say all the time? What do I say all the time when I'm pissed off? What do I say all the time about motherfuckers? How motherfuckers do me, and I be like,
yeah. People be doing them so dirty that he be like, it must be me.
Nigga like, it must be me, because I can't understand it. I'm loyal, my nigga. If you need help, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm not gonna go to sleep until we motherfucking solve this shit. I got you to the end, my nigga. Why can't I get that in return?
I think
Why can't I get it in return?
Some people are scared to really tell to really tell the truth. Some people are scared. Some people are like, you know what? They'll walk away from the situation. I know people that do shit like that. They're like, you know what? I don't like this. I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that shit. That's how some people do. For yourself, you're like, you know what? I'm straightforward. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you're gonna be straightforward with me, you can't be mad.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit.
I'm telling
you how it is.
What you just asked me, you know.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this
Have I
question.
ever sugarcoated anything?
Look, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
If you know the whole full fucking truth, wouldn't you make a better decision?
True, right.
That's why.
Right.
Hey, people, I'm getting up because I'm still working.
I'm gonna tell the truth. That's what he said. You can't sugarcoat nothing.
Right.
Stop lying, y'all. Y'all be lying a lot.
Yeah, we gotta.
Why y'all lie so damn much?
But you know,
You know?
no, you're right.
Like, what's going on? Like, y'all be just lying out here.
I'm gonna be real.
Full of lies. Just grown people just lying. Just tell the truth. Keep it real.
I'm gonna put this person on blast, and like this person knows who I'm talking about, but I don't think she's on Instagram like that. But she like God gave me the message for her. Told her already, but she's still lying to me. She's lying in my face, telling me, "Oh, this is this person, that's that person." I'm like, God already revealed it to me that you're lying.
Right.
And like I said, you're supposed to be a child of God, even though, like I said, we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect on this planet. But at the end of the day, you gotta at least be truthful to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be real. Like for real. Like for real.
Let's move over here.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean that's what we supposed to do. Like, you know, it's sad, but
yeah,
you know, that's just how people are. That's how people are. So it's like, to me, this person I'm talking about, she literally is still lying. And like, she was like, I didn't know. And I'm gonna be real. I did a Captain Save-A-Ho movie. I'm gonna be real. I did. I mean,
are you admitting?
Yes,
that you tried to Captain Save-A-Ho?
I did.
What? Yo, Mario is over here admitting that he tried to save a hoe. Captain vibes. Hey. Get that Captain energy. We saving hoes out here.
No. Hey, fellas, don't ever, never do that, okay? Please don't do that. That's not good.
Like, what do you mean, like, hoe? Like, because, you know, people's definition of a hoe is so just retarded nowadays. So what is a hoe? What is the definition of a hoe? Because when I was coming up, a hoe was somebody that slept with different men and that was just out there doing things sexually and just giving her body freely, right?
Right. So
what is a hoe nowadays?
It's the same.
What is a hoe? Like, what is a hoe nowadays in 2023?
I mean, to me,
like, what is that? Because, you know, nowadays, to me, anybody can be a hoe.
Yeah, but say men and women.
Yeah, like, anybody can be a hoe now. Like, men can be hoes.
I'm not trying to say y'all, everybody. I said there's men and women that do the same thing that they've been doing forever. You know, if you a man and you fucking every woman, that's the people might want to call you a whore or whatever. If you're a woman out here doing the same thing to the men, they want to call you a hoe. So I mean, it's always been like that. But to me, I feel like that whole world, like the whole word sucks to me. I hate to like hearing hoe. Cause I feel like she's literally a loose cannon. That's just me. Like she's out there just fucking whoever she wants to, and then when a nice guy like me comes approach her, all the homies be like, you know she was with this one, you know she was with that one. I'll be like, damn, I thought I found the one.
Oh, you said the homies out, because sometimes you can't listen to the homies.
That's true.
You know, like, you know, of course you're going to bring a nice girl around and the homies going to be like, well, yeah, she been with this, she been with that.
Yeah.
Nigga, how the fuck you know? You don't know her, you just met her.
Right.
But you hating on your homeboy to see them bought a nice looking female around, and now you want to tell him that the whole hood done fuck with her. How the fuck you know? You just mad.
Hey, but look, that's your generation, brother. That's your generation. Y'all started that shit.
Like, what the fuck?
Give me your hoe. No. Get your hoe ass over here.
Wait a minute.
Not really your generation.
I just said that. I just came back, bro.
Not really your generation.
I don't even know what the fuck they talking about.
That was in the 60s, the 70s.
What we talking about?
The pimps and hoes.
Hey, they been around.
No, but
let me tell you something, man. It's not even pimps no more. These prostitutes now are social media. They social networking. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh, I know. I got a homegirl.
That's what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
I got a homegirl.
They not using pimps no more.
And I ain't mad at these bitches neither. You know me personally. I get my shit legit. You know what I mean? I'm not really with all that shit. But I'm the type of person where I don't never not nobody hustle. Nope. Get it how you get it, baby.
I'm telling you, because
you know what I mean?
Let me share that.
As long as it ain't harming nobody, I look at it like as long as it is not harming anybody. You know what I mean?
Because it does not.
As long as it's not harming anybody,
nobody,
it's not violent.
Nobody. I ain't with
but
nobody.
I have a friend, no lie.
That's how it was in the past, and it's still
Look,
like
I have a friend back there in Florida. She's in Miami. Banked up. Brazilian chick. Banked the fuck up.
I know.
All she does is send like socks to fucking people. And these men, let me tell you, these men want these dirty socks that stink, that smell nasty.
Yeah.
Panties that stink. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is so disgusting.
No, but
shit
it's true.
that stinks. Then she sends it off in the box.
Yeah, and they
$20,000. $10,000.
Wait. That's the same thing you be saying. If I go to different states and get a jar and just say, whoo, close it up and say, hey, I got air for sale.
Air for sale.
People will buy it. People will buy it.
I can go and say this is Detroit air, Chicago air, and the fucker person mine up too. The fucker person mine up. I truly have them believing when they open up that motherfucker, they can smell that shit. And that's that. Let me tell you, that's. Everybody, it's almost like this is why I keep thinking like it must be me, because the way motherfuckers think, it's really fucking me up, yo. Like it's
people
really
are nuts. They batshit nuts out there.
How the fuck do you? Like the pastor, the pastor literally said, "Y'all didn't give me no motherfucking watch," and they got him a motherfucking
I remember that
video.
He said, y'all all going to hell. Y'all all going to hell. Did he say y'all all going to hell? Y'all supposed to buy me a car, buy me a Bentley.
Fucking me.
Wait, one of the pastors got robbed too in New York. That's serious. One of the pastors got robbed in New York. And remember, he was like, yeah.
He said, give it to him, because you know why? They gonna replace that shit next week.
The church gonna replace
that shit next week. That nigga went out. He went and filled the motherfucking police report out in a green Bentley, nigga. A green Bentley with green tinted windows, nigga.
That's like a pimp. That's like a straight pimp.
What the fuck?
Oh my
And
God.
they was
Hey,
right there.
a pimp
Shooting his booty.
A pimp in sheep clothing. That's hilarious.
I understand that God said go to a place and get amongst other believers, or just listen to the word what the pastor said, because he did have a donkey speak. But sometimes you gotta look around you and see that ain't the place where God is at. So you never getting the message that you're supposed to be getting. You gotta go somewhere where a person that's on a street, a stranger on a street that you just happen to strike up a conversation about God with, and that person could be where God is to show up, and that person can preach to you and give you exactly what you need to hear before you need without a whole church feeding them.
He's everywhere.
So I'm telling you,
he ain't no Skid Row, right?
oh, he on Skid Row.
He would have did something.
Let me tell you, I told you, that demon jumped
Oh yeah,
right in that lady.
we talking church, y'all.
Hey.
We gonna talk in church because the church is messed up,
Hey,
wicked.
that demon did though.
Even the devils to go to church.
This lady was married with kids. This lady was doing. She was doing good. Like her and her husband had a good house. And they was doing good. She wanted to do one of those evangelism, go down and pray for the demons out of Skid Row. Man, she went down there, man, and came back, and her mind was gone. Her mind was so gone. Her husband left her. They had to
What
put
happened
her in
to her?
They just said she just started going crazy. Just started saying crazy shit, doing crazy shit. They put her ass in a crazy house. She lost her kids, everything, dude, everything.
Did she
They had to
get
pray over
something?
her ass. She went down there to pray over people. That's what she did.
Skid Row. This happened in
She
Skid
went
Row.
to Skid Row to pray. Let me tell you something. I know it's real. I'm gonna tell you how I know.
So I got over there. She went to Skid Row to pray for people
And
come back crazy.
Jumped in on her.
Yeah.
It's real. It's
I ain't got on there.
It's
I'm sorry, I ain't there.
I've been
God
down
is
too.
not on Skid Row.
I've been down.
He said God
God
somewhere.
has never been on
He
Skid
said
Row.
God somewhere on the island somewhere
I
too
know
with
this.
Tupac and Biggie.
God has never been on Skid Row then. Like, he's never been on there.
That's what he.
Where he at?
Look, just because you
He on the
see
island
it,
somewhere.
just
He
because
in
you
Miami.
see
Chilling,
it.
smoking a damn blunt and drinking a martini. Like, look at these goddamn motherfuckers.
Hey, like they said in the
praying,
Bible,
thinking
I
I'm
can
gonna do
turn,
some shit.
I can turn water to water. So, I mean, come on. That's a book too, so come on.
Imagine if you had powers.
God not everywhere, y'all. He not everywhere.
No, for real. Just say if you imagine you had powers, for real powers, like just imagine this shit. And you see Skid Row the way it is. You would do something, right? You would do something for it. Okay.
I've always said that.
Okay,
If
so
I had $1 million,
yeah.
well, they wouldn't let me.
But imagine now, you ain't got no powers.
But what
But you got the
black person
influence.
with $1 million actually tried to do something with Skid Row?
A pastor used to give out. He had $1 million. He used to have $1 million. He used to get every
They still doing that
year.
to this day.
He used to
okay.
give out $1.
Not like
He used to give
pastors,
out
but random
$1
people that
or
got
$10
money.
and $20. He had $1 million every year. $1 million he would just give out to everybody that comes. So it can happen. But imagine that you have now that you ain't got no powers, but you got influence. Like you can influence a person to do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you got that power. You see Skid Row the way it is, and you influence a person, and that person changes life.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of influence another person, that person changes life. Now you in a whole bunch of things where all you can do is influence. You ain't got the power to change it, but that person you influence, they got influence, but then
let me
go ahead. But they
something.
got influence, but then they got turned right back around.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God is there, but you gotta want the help. They always say you can't help a person that don't want the help. You can't help a person that don't want it. And they always say, well, everybody in the world know God. Everybody in the world know God.
That's right.
If you mention God to anybody, they know God. So why am I trying to preach to you about God when you already know God?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is
they probably don't know about him though.
They do. If they know God, they know about him
him
because the person that told them about God was telling them about God.
Right.
Yeah, but they
Ain't gonna know. I'm not just gonna know God and not know nothing about God.
Them,
so
that's what I'm
okay,
saying.
so
that person didn't do nothing for
saying,
them, but still that they was in the position to where. That's why he said, "Let those who have an ear to hear."
Right. Yeah.
Let those who have an ear to hear. You have to warn it.
Right.
I always tell people I got a friend right now. Kevin, I'm praying for a husband. I'm praying for a husband. I want kids. And I say, well, are you praying for a husband or are you praying for a man? No, because I can't get in these rats. But you sit up there, you keep praying for something, but you're not presenting yourself out there. You're not putting yourself out there to get a husband. You working hard. You put your head down. You with the clothes you wear. You not presenting yourself to get a husband. So why do you keep on praying? God keep on saying, I keep throwing a husband your way, but they not interested because they not seeing you.
Yeah, they're not really like
the same with a house. If you praying for a house, and you sitting there praying for a house and waiting for something to happen, nothing is gonna happen. But if you praying for a house and you go to the place to where you can fill out the paperwork to get a house and go through the procedures of getting that house, now your praying has become reality. Because what he's doing is you turning that to action. You can't wait for something to fall out the sky because it'll never happen. If I want something, I got to go get it. Now, what I'm praying for is the God to soften the hearts of the ones that's in front of me, that's have that control that's going on, that I can get it. So now that I went through the same process that everybody else did, and I got the house. And that's the house that I prayed for. You can't just keep praying for things and then wait for something to happen. You can't keep praying for Skid Row to happen. Like I said before, these people's minds is fucked up. So no matter how many times I'm going to put this person in a goddamn house, this person is going to still live in the house as a fucked up mind person. He going to be out the house. And again, they want to do this shit. Put them in the home, Why don't you put some motherfucking therapists out there, some motherfucking counselors out there, some motherfuckers that can go out there where they at and work with them where they at every motherfucking day, where they at. Then that motherfucker gonna want, but he gonna want to get out.
Right.
He gonna want to get out. If his mind goes back right, then he gonna want to get out.
His mind is fucked up because he don't have a job, he don't have the money. So why don't you give them the job, give them the money?
But
so they don't have to be stressed out.
Now, just what you said. Now, I just gave. But hear me. I just gave this person a job. I just gave this person the money. Now this person got the job, showing up late, taking the money, buying substance. But you know why? You know why? Because all I did was gave him something to still. His mind is still fucked up.
But that's not all.
But if I get his mind right, if I get his mind right, then this man could go get a job. This man could go get some money.
But what about the homeless people that do have a job and they still homeless and they sleeping in their car? What about them?
Those are
that's in their right mind. That's trying. That's really, really trying. What about them?
Trying to do what? Because just
they
like
working.
Anthony, yeah.
But it's hard to.
I did it. I lived in a motherfucking car with my kids and my wife. I shitted on the motherfucking streets. I did it all, so you can't tell me. I guess I know, and I had a fucking job that I've been at 20 years. I still got the job. So I know. But you know what?
321Boom's podcast,
choice because I was sacrificing to stack to get me a motherfucking house because I didn't want to live in no apartments no more. My family was expanding. So those motherfuckers that's living in the cars and got a job, they choose to do that shit.
Right.
321Boom's
Do you know I said all the time? If I didn't have my kids or my grandkids, I would live in the motherfucking streets. I would get me a motherfucking camper. I ain't gotta pay no rent, no mortgage. I would stack my motherfucking money till I'm a millionaire. But I gotta think about them. My responsibilities. I gotta think about that shit. I ain't got pets. I got kids. So I gotta think about that shit. But it's motherfuckers out there that's homeless, but their mind is fucked up. And they not homeless because they lost a job or nothing. They probably lost a job, but their mind got fucked. Something fucked their mind up for them to lose the job. So they not in their right mind. Now, if I get that person's mind right,
I get that.
That person gonna want to get. That person gonna want to get a job. That person gonna want to have money. It's gonna want shit. So if I keep just throwing them in the motherfucker,
you try to help and they don't want it.
Exactly. The perfect example. That's the reason why I love watching movies and shit. Castaway. When Tom Hanks came home, when he came home and he went into that room and laid down, he got right on that floor and did the same shit he did when he was on that island with that flashlight. Because his mind was still on that motherfucking island.
Same like motherfuckers that come home from prison, like my cousin.
Exactly.
Every time he come home, he always go back.
Yeah, but we call that, when they come home, my uncle do the same thing. We just say, oh, you on vacation. Because home is prison.
Yeah.
But you know what another dude told me? He was out in the streets. He said, you know why? He said, you know why I go back to jail, Kevin? He said, because I got free meals, I got a roof over my head, and I got free motherfucking Medicare.
I've heard people say that. Mm-hmm.
And I said, damn, my nigga, you ain't got your freedom. Mm-hmm. He said, but ain't shit out here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The same thing we do out there, they doing there.
They doing in there right now.
Yeah.
So that's a person's mind. So mental health is fucking for real. It's for real.
What they talking about?
But you got weak-minded motherfuckers and you got strong-minded motherfuckers. And I thank God I'm a strong-minded motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, we've been on here for almost like 2 hours, y'all.
Oh, my bad,
really?
bro.
Damn near, yeah. It's close to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I say we should have got on TikTok.
Sorry, everybody.
No, it's all good. No, hey, man, hey,
Everybody's like, damn, y'all motherfuckers.
It's still on. Y'all still on. Hey, man, they in the comments, man, they said we gassing. Y'all gassing right now, man. Y'all going in. You know, that's a good thing. They got
yeah, that's right.
You know, hey, what's going on?
Hello.
That shit, you cool people
I know,
too.
They say we hot out here, y'all. We hot, y'all. We hot right now. Okay. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's on here, man. That's tuning in. Like I said, it's 321Boom's.
What's up, yo?
I know y'all been waiting.
Boom, my boy right here.
Y'all been waiting for this for a minute, you know. Y'all know what I be doing. I'm on the radio. I do everything, man. You know.
You know what he be doing.
And shout out to, of course, Juneteenth from yesterday, man. My black people, man. We gotta stick together, you know.
That's right.
We gotta love each other, you know, and just be there for us and fight the good fight with us, you know, as black people, black queens and kings out there. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up, man.
That's right.
Yeah. So you know what? We're gonna talk just one more topic because I know we've been on this thing for a minute too. So I know y'all like, damn, man, y'all still here? You know, I look good on this camera too with this light. This light got me looking nice, man.
Here we go.
Melanin is popping. My melanin, but you know, they be hating on the melanin, man. Other race, man.
That's what they fighting for. Well,
they be, overseas, they be taking them little black kids and girls and all. Be like, yo,
you better watch out for that shit.
Taking organs and all that. I'm like, yo,
I'm telling you,
this is crazy.
Look, they taking these women's organs because they trying to turn these men. They trying to get these men to have babies. Yo, you think I'm bullshitting? That's the reason why in the UK and all that shit overseas.
We on that pride tip right
the
now.
reason why.
Pride talk right now.
No, for sure.
We're gonna talk about some pride, y'all ready? It's gonna be the last topic, okay?
You can experiment on shit. Experiment out there and shit. Out there, they allow you to experiment shit.
Yeah.
So them motherfuckers is doing that shit though. They trying to, because you got men that's already transitioned to women, and those men that's now women wants to have a baby. So now, what's the next step? Is to put the fucking organ of a baby, I can't pronounce that name, but to put that baby in them so they can fucking have a baby and carry a baby. So when that shit happens, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna remember this thing, and I'm gonna say, I told you so.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, and see, I think so. We're on the talk of pride right now, y'all. You know, this is supposed to be
Pride,
Black.
Pride.
Yeah,
It's Pride Month.
It's Pride Month. Like, all the gays and lesbians and the trans and
Which
all.
I have in my family.
I mean, we all do. We
Exactly.
all friends, family.
So I
we
ain't
know
got nothing
that.
against. I love motherfuckers.
But
I love them.
When they
I
get,
do, but I don't gotta support it. And that's okay.
I don't have to like it.
And that's
but
okay.
I love
True.
them.
That's
True.
okay. But you don't talk down and
No, you don't disrespect
bash
them.
Right.
and
You
be
don't do none of that
racist
shit.
and make you better
You know what I'm
and
saying? I don't
anything like that.
disrespect
But
those are my cousins.
Right.
And them motherfuckers
Of course.
they
You don't
doing
have
better
to-
than me, shit.
you don't have to
So I
support
can't
it.
complain
You know
about
what I
nothing
mean?
about
you
them. I
don't-
got nothing but love.
I think that's the problem with other straight people. They feel like, oh, they doing something that's sinful. Every sin is the same.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, you don't want to. I think the topic is more like it's the children now. The children that's curious and
We
all
was
this.
on that shit.
And so at the end of the day, like for the grown-ups that's queer and straight parents and all that, maybe we should talk about this because we already know the gays and lesbians they out there. They out there.
You do got.
We can't run away from the
have-
situation, y'all.
And you do
You
have
got straight,
teenagers
you got
that-
gays,
And
you got
then
bisexual.
they're going through their own oppression.
Right.
And going through their own hate. And
Yeah.
people hating and judging them. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
yeah.
we have to not be so
Acknowledge that shit.
judgmental. Not just on them, but with anybody in general. Just in towards human race. Because you never
Yeah.
know what people are going through. And everyone is going through something.
Right.
Every single last
Everybody.
one of us. You know what I mean?
Everybody having issues.
So, when we walk down the street and we looking at somebody mad dogging them and, looking down on them or
Oh, yeah,
whatever,
I tried to kill
or,
that motherfucker, and I wasn't even looking at him.
Yeah, but, you just never know what people
Right.
are going through,
And like I said, like y'all, I understand like it's Pride Month, it's Black Music Month. We all need to like come together. I'm talking about everybody just to understand each other.
Yes.
And stop
Sit at the
judging
table.
each other. You know what it is? People want to play God so bad.
So bad.
Super bad. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
They out here really, you know what? They
want to figure it out.
Let me be a cop, but cuss,
They want to be an investigator. They want to investigate their own life and figure things out themselves.
Right.
And that's not what God is about.
Right. So stop.
That's not how life works.
Stop trying to be God and just play the God role. Because, like God says in the Bible, you're going to know me before you die. That's what it says in the Bible. And that's real. So it doesn't matter if you a straight man, a straight woman, gay woman, the bisexual. God, you going to say, God knows you. Like I said, God supposed to be love, right? God supposed to be LOV, right? But like I said, like we just finished saying, we don't have to accept it and all that because that's what y'all do.
That is, yeah, sure.
That's none of my business.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
And the kids are being adopted. There's a lot of kids being adopted. You know what I'm saying? Through
That's
this.
a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
I like it.
I like it
Especially
to a
the older
certain
kids I'm
extent.
starting to see.
I like it to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with a lesbian, and I feel like if you have a child is a sponge. A child won't grow up to see whatever it sees and does is going to mimic it. So I feel like if you're a lesbian, if I said that wrong, I apologize. Then you should have a son. You should have boys, because if a boy growing up see you kissing a woman, he's gonna want to kiss a woman.
But that's how I feel about when I see white women adopt black kids, especially black little girls, because you don't know how to do her hair.
Yeah.
You got the little girl walking around.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. I was thinking something because he.
The truth.
Okay, so look now.
That's the truth.
But it's like, why did you go and adopt this black child?
Because
You white lady.
Because
No, for real. Why?
Because for the simple
Do
fact
you really,
is,
really feel bad for the little
that
guy?
part right there, but they always go out of the state to do it. That's why I don't get.
Or the
they go out
country,
of
go
the
get an
state to
African
do it.
baby.
So it always seems to me like you got to plan a plot on something what
They
you're
will.
trying to do.
Or do you just want like
Or you
grandbabies
just want,
one baby?
yeah, I don't know neither. I don't know neither. But it's true. And I feel
But it
like
pisses
every
me off
gay
when I see
man
them.
should have a daughter.
Yeah, but
A
now you
girl,
don't
a
see
girl
that.
grow up seeing,
I mean,
seeing you kiss her
but
man,
to me,
she's
they-
gonna want to kiss her
Adoption,
man.
when you adopt,
I
you don't
agree.
get a choice.
I agree.
Yeah, I know, but
You
that's,
did?
I'm just saying, that's what
Yeah,
I would hope. That's what I hope for, or that's what I think it should be.
Yeah.
And she told me no, it don't work that way. We had, and I said, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just knowing by me having kids and my kids was doing what I was doing and mimicking me, and you know what I'm saying. That's the only thing I can see. You know what I'm saying? And you can't lie. You do have some gay people that got kids that grew up and gay too now. So it's there. It's not a big number of it, but the percentage is there.
Yeah, I've seen that, but I've also seen kids that grew up with gay parents and they went straight like a
Exactly.
motherfucker. You
So
know what I mean?
that's the reason why I said I didn't understand it, but that's what I prefer. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I accept how it is, and you know what I'm saying. But that's just how I prefer it. I look at it the way I look at it.
Hey, at the end of the day, respect each other.
Exactly.
Try to. I know. This is the hardest thing for a human being. Just to sit down in front of a person that's racist.
Why is that hard?
To some people.
It is hard.
It's hard for a straight man to sit in front of a guy that has literally Daisy Dukes on.
Sure, yeah, it is.
With the top, right? That's tied
And you know
up
why?
woman.
You know why? You know
Because
why?
It's uncomfortable.
And you know why?
For every person.
And you know why?
Why?
You know why? Because it's not really uncomfortable for a real man that knows his truth. And it stands in his truth.
Exactly.
That's true, yeah.
So you can talk to a gay person and be like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Whatever.
But you know, like, hey, I just don't, you know.
Yeah, right.
And a
right,
man that
of course.
gets so uncomfortable and tense up every time, and they can't even look at a gay person and get so upset, something's there.
Exactly, and that's what I was trying to say. That motherfucker had
Something's
thoughts.
there.
He had thoughts.
You're battling something.
For you to
battling
be that
something.
motherfucking intense to that motherfucker forward. Yeah, cause you think I done have gay niggas hit on me? Well, I'm like, nigga, you know, I know, Kevin, I'm not finna kill you over that shit.
I got a homeboy that's gay.
Right, of course.
I got a homeboy that's gay, right? And for a minute, I'm not gonna lie, and I felt so bad as a friend, because for a minute, I didn't let him come in my house. I was like, why don't you let him come over? Why don't you let him come in? I'm like, I didn't know if you allow gay people around. Like, he was like, man, if you don't just open that door, man, that's your friend.
Exactly.
Like, ain't got nothing to do with me.
He comfortable with his manhood.
Yeah.
What the fuck he
And he talked to him and everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, what's up? You
Sorry
good?
for
You want
that.
something to drink?
That's
You know,
That's some funny shit, dog.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry for laughing, yo.
It
That's not funny.
depends on the person.
So that's
Depends on the
why.
person.
Right. You know,
That's
so-
why, because a real man that really is really into his shit, ain't nothing gonna stop him, man. He can be around anybody.
Yeah.
A real
Okay.
motherfucker, period.
Yep.
A real motherfucker can be around anybody.
Oh yeah, of course. That's real. That's
Anybody, right? And
Yeah.
adapt to the motherfucking environment.
That's why I said I could go into a crowd. I did.
Go
When I
use
first
the
got
restroom.
my job
Go.
20 years ago. The first
Wash your hands.
Christmas dance. I didn't know no motherfucking about it. I walked
Wash
through that
your
big
hands.
ass boardroom. I saw all those people. I'm telling you, I started from this way and worked my way all the way around and talked to everybody in the motherfucking room. That next motherfucking day, everybody knew me in the office. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? And I was like, damn, did I talk to you? And they was like, yeah, I said to Christmas. I was like, yo, that's crazy. So I'm a type of person that I can go into a room and get along with everybody, motherfucker. But I can also hate like a motherfucker, too.
Yeah.
I can hate like a motherfucker.
Right.
And so
That comes
either
from
or with
returning
me.
energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not just the one that's gonna walk in and just start hating and mad.
Yeah, no. It's gonna
You're
something
gonna return
happen.
that energy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's just how everybody can be like that. But what I'm saying is, a real motherfucker can be around anybody. You know what I'm saying? And adapt. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like adapt to the whole situation. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
Like what we do, we smoke, we drink, right?
Exactly.
Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
We're not about to be going around no pastor smoking and drinking and like that. That's
Nope.
cussing. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, we grown and but let's be honest. We still have respect.
Respect, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the kids ain't got that respect these
What she
days.
said, respect.
These kids,
We
these
still
days
got
ain't
respect for a
that
motherfucker that may not, you know what I mean? May not necessarily smoke cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Or, you know, so
Yeah, I
I
saw you stepping
yeah,
outside.
I mean, yeah.
Stepping
Because
outside.
you don't know who.
She just showing respect.
You don't know
I guess.
who
That's
and who
cool.
not.
Yeah.
Everybody don't like cigarettes. Everybody
Yeah.
don't like weed smoking.
Stop judging people. That's what it is.
So you want to get away from, you know what I mean? You want to be respectful.
Stop judging people
You know what I mean?
when it's your judgment day. So yeah, that's the best way I can tell y'all that. 321 Boom podcast. Man, we've been on here for a minute, y'all. For a minute, I'm like I said, we've been talking.
3, 2, 1.
We've been talking. Like I said, I know people been asking for this. I told y'all I was gonna do it. The summer is here. I'm gonna do more of these, so I'm excited.
This your first one?
Since last year, yeah.
Oh, so it's your second one.
This might be my second one.
This your second one.
Yeah, the first one is when they caught me off guard.
You was in the first one?
I don't know.
You was in the
They
first one?
caught me off guard on one. And I knew we was in deep
We
conversation.
are definitely high up right now, y'all.
I'm high.
we everywhere right now.
Cali high right now.
Yeah. That's right, Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy one
right,
time,
Jimmy.
man. Joe Jimmy. Jesse. No.
Jimmy doing this thing.
Everybody doing that thing.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
yeah,
For sure, y'all.
Yeah, that was cool conversation. That was cool.
Cool
Well,
conversation.
for sure, y'all. We are out of here once
Check
again,
it
man.
out.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, 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 woo. We out of here, peace. Look at him. Look at that. We out of here, y'all. Thanks for watching, for real. All right, we good. All right, we good, y'all. We good.
You gotta send that to me so I can edit that. Where's your bathroom? Right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wait!
What happened?
I just want to make sure the motherfucker clean.
Oh, yeah, I feel you on that. Yep.